Hello everybody! Today I'm going to be showing you 3 DIY gift ideas for the holidays. These gift ideas are very affordable and easy to make, and I personally would love to receive any of these items that I'm going to be making today. So let's get started with the video.
Here are the items you will need for the first project. 1 yard of velvet fabric, pearl beads, and a needle and thread. The first thing I'm going to do is make a template out of paper for the headband. Here are the exact measurements of that template if you are planning on following along. After tracing out the template onto 3 pieces of paper, I cut each piece out, taped them together, and then pinned that to the velvet fabric. With the template secured on the velvet fabric, I then cut out what would be our headband. Using this rotary cutter along with a board to guide it made cutting the lines much easier and straighter. With the headband now cut out, it's time to add the pearls. So this is what the headband is basically going to look like. Since the ends are going to be knotted, I didn't want to add the pearls to the whole length of the headband, so I measured about 12 inches in from each side and only placed the pearls within those parameters. Here I am using a safety pin to mark the 12 inches so I know where to stop. Before sewing anything on, I'm going to first map out where I want the pearls to lay. Then I'm going to take some fabric pins and place them where the pearls are to mark their place. Now we can start sewing the pearls into place. To sew the pearls in place, I'm going to take a needle and thread and come up from the bottom of the fabric, thread on the pearl bead, and then go back down into the fabric with the needle. I repeat this again just to make sure the pearl is on securely. And lastly, I knot the thread so that it doesn't come loose. Now we can move on to the last step, which is sewing it closed. I had some trouble with this step because I had bought a knit fabric, which is stretchy and needs to be sewn differently. I basically had to change my needle to a ballpoint needle, use a polyester thread, and do a zigzag stitch with my sewing machine to get the job done. You could avoid this hassle by making sure you get a non-stretchy fabric to begin with, and this way you can do a regular straight stitch by hand or with a sewing machine if you prefer. When you get close to the end, make sure to leave a small gap so that you can turn it inside out. Close up that gap by hand sewing it together. And you are finished with your pearl headband. I have seen these velvet pearl headbands everywhere lately, and I think they are so cute and stylish, making them the perfect gift. For the second DIY gift idea, you will need beads of your choice, earring hooks, 18 to 20 gauge wire, and some pliers. With these items, I will be making hoop earrings that are shaped like hearts. You can make them as big or as small as you want. Here I am going to measure and cut 2 pieces of wire about 8 inches long. Then you are going to find the middle point and mark it with a Sharpie. Filming this, I didn't realize how hard it was to see what I was doing, so I refilmed it afterwards for a closer look. Take the wire in your hand and start making a loop at the end. Before closing it off, insert the earring hook. You can now fully close the loop. Now you can add your beads until the halfway mark on the wire. You can start roughly forming half of the heart. Add the rest of the beads and form the other half of the heart. With the remaining wire, start to make a loop again. Insert the earring hook and then close it off. Doing this will have distorted the heart shape, so bend it back into a heart and you are finished. I made the first pair with some turquoise beads and they definitely make a statement. I also made a second pair out of pearls and a little bit smaller but still just as cute. For the last DIY gift, I will be making a pumpkin spice sugar scrub. You will need sugar, coconut oil, pumpkin puree, and cinnamon essential oil. To make the scrub, start off with 3 tablespoons of sugar in a bowl. Then you add 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. Mix them together thoroughly until combined. For the cinnamon essential oil, you will want to add 2 to 4 drops. I am going to start off with 2 for now. Add 1 tablespoon of pumpkin puree and mix. I decided to add 1 more drop of a cinnamon essential oil for a stronger spice smell. Add mixture to a small glass jar and you are done. Make sure to refrigerate this sugar scrub in between uses. This recipe is so easy to make and most of the ingredients I already had at home. I love using this as a body scrub while I'm in the shower because it makes my skin feel soft and I smell so good afterwards.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video gave you some gift ideas that are affordable yet cute for the holidays. If you found this video to be helpful, please give it a thumbs up. And also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And I hope you have a wonderful day.